Picture yourself in a room where the client, official or advisor there is talking about issues involving hardware or software or some technology, infrastructure, environment or challenge. You may notice heads wisely nodding, but few words being spoken, just perhaps the occasional question for clarification. And then the thought might occur to you, yes, we all understand the words, but do we understand what they really mean? Do I? If that's happened to you, then welcome to the 21st century. Because that situation's repeating itself all the time, and will do so more and more. Apart from not being always very comfortable, it's also not always the best position from which to serve clients' needs. Here at King's, we have recognized this reality and have responded to it by going to the heart of the issue. That is, by facilitating the practicing lawyer's acquisition of key enabling understanding in strategic areas for the future. While this philosophy informs the Executive LLM program as a whole, it applies with particular force in the area of most dynamic movement and highest growth, that in which the technology-based enterprise operates, the course theme for which I am responsible. The mode of delivery for the course is a case study revolving around a practical project. Considering we're covering such a vast theme as technology-based enterprises, I've chosen to focus on one enabling feature that unites them all. Yes, there is one. It's management. And it's management that from Fortune magazine to the high street, which is cited as a weakness associated with the legal profession. It indeed lies behind some of the best "how many lawyers does it take to change a light bulb" jokes. So we will start with learning about project management, and you will apply various tools assisted by specially produced lectures prepared by me that have been designed for online video delivery by King's Online. They will guide you from the bid stage through to final reporting and be of value in understanding several processes and constraints that technology-based enterprises confront. Such understanding should also help in your own professional development. In my own career, I've found this shared understanding of management techniques and concerns can often be pivotal in forming effective working cross-disciplinary relationships. The case study brief itself will be a study project via a public procurement, since this imposes a rigorous, widely applicable and well-documented exemplar that is also of high relevance to many, if not most, technology-based enterprises. The scope of the project will then lead us in a pedagogically holistic manner into critical topics for lawyers and indeed for others dealing with technology-based enterprises. I will address them in the lectures at the Executive LLM's 5 immersive weekends. We will discuss your expectations at the first weekend to help me fine-tune the topic's content with you. My plan is to focus first on the technology-based enterprise itself, then on its environment and impact, including, of course, associated legal and regulatory aspects, then on particular policy and ethical dimensions, and finally, on challenges for the future and conclusions to be drawn for the lawyer. I'm delighted that my colleague from a leading tech law firm, Christopher Rees, will be joining us for parts of these weekends together in order to provide keynote reflections from his long and outstandingly successful practice, and of course to discuss your questions with you. To complement the content explored at the weekends, you'll have further videos from interviews I'll have conducted with experts on themes relevant to technology-based enterprises, from major infrastructure procurement to cybersecurity. As to your case study's assessment, this follows the two-step scheme for the Executive LLM. For the certificate, there will be a team-written output. It will be based on the study project you'll undertake, and it will take the form of its final report. For those proceeding to the full LLM degree, the final assessment will be on the basis of individual dissertation work. So I very much look forward to meeting you, first online, then in person when you come for your first weekend in London, in embarking on what will be a mutual voyage of discovery.